Welcome to a brand new wave, drowning out the noise that's tame. Liberty whispers through the brave, breaking free from every chain. Nullify the rules they crave, crypto beats that pave the way. Anarchy with minds that's safe, algorithms new dawn today. Out of bounds and out of sight, building futures pure and bright. Escape the grip and win the fight. Welcome into the legacy ride. Beyond control we take a stand, casting off the iron brand. Freedom flowing through our hands, revolution's our command. Decentralize the way we plan, all together we expand. Breaking shackles for the clan, in this journey we're unpanned. Out of bounds and out of sight, building futures pure and bright. Escape the grip and win the fight. Welcome into the legacy ride.
Dear God above, we hear in remembrance of Sky King. Let's get into his story.
You're gay. You're so gay, dude. I had
Sky
it all
King.
set up.
Sky King.
Stop messing
the
with
man.
things at the intro. Yeah, stop messing with things before the intro's concluded.
So
Messing
you don't know
around,
about
playing games.
you don't know about Sky King, huh?
I know about DB Cooper, dude.
Yeah.
Gangster ass nigga.
He was.
Also, I know about Lysander Spooner as well, and you can cop this BPA free ceramic mug with Lysander Spooner's green face on it for $19.99. Right there, get
Man.
your merch now. We also have a Mises shot glass if you like to pour some scotch into that thing and drink it like a not so gentlemanlike man. That's not how scotch is supposed to be drunk. But hey, man, we're all Americans here. Drink it the way that you want to. But
Right.
get this. No, I do not know who
that's
Sky King is. I don't stalk the internet like you.
Well, I mean, I was working that night and there was nobody at the college. It was under construction. So I was scrolling around Facebook and it was out of everywhere, man. I think you're gonna be interested in the story. It's pretty dope.
I'm more interested in DB Cooper because where is DB Cooper? What happened to him? Where's all that money too, man? Money.
We should.
They didn't even.
You know.
We didn't even.
Sorry.
Go on.
I'd say we should go do an Unsolved Mysteries spot and watch a clip from that. Talk about that. But
I'm down. Everybody, like, subscribe, follow us on Rumble or YouTube. But drop a comment. You want us to go, let's take legacy, right? This is a network, man. Let's take this to a different extreme. Everything is fake and gay. This is why I'm focusing more on my faith anymore. But Unsolved Mysteries, True crime. That's where that's the market right there, man. Is
Right.
true crime and unsolved mysteries. So let's deep dive. Let's go into a mystery, everybody, because this isn't legacy
Unsolved
news anymore.
Unsolved Mysteries is on YouTube if anybody's interested.
Unsolved
It's really dope.
Mysteries is also on Netflix. They brought it back, and you can
Well,
watch.
that's cool.
Yeah, no, it actually is pretty cool. I haven't watched it in a long time. It's since they brought it back. It's been a minute since I've watched any new episodes. I actually just got rid of Netflix because it's just too much. I barely use it, and it costs way too much. So I'll probably get it back and just go the. I don't care about ads, honestly. I'll probably repurchase the cheap subscription base down the road and just deal with the ads, because the movies you'll probably, if it's anything like, I don't know, what are other streamed. I know like Paramount Plus, if you watch a movie, you'll get the ad at the beginning and at the end, but the movie will be interrupted, which is kind of nice. Probably not what Netflix does. Netflix probably just drops it where unevenly, like wherever they decide. Same with Tubi. Tubi is actually great too, because Tubi
That's what I hear.
Yeah, Tubi is free. You just have to deal with the ads. But I will say, like, the ads have gotten ridiculous. The last time I watched Tubi, like it'll be you'll watch, and then like you'll get 10 minutes of the movie, and then it'll drop an ad. It'll tell you down in the corner if they still do that, like the countdown. But then you'll get an ad, and it's not even in an even spot. Like it's just an ad, and then you'll get 15 minutes, and then you'll get another ad. I don't know. So,
well, there's a cost to having the cheap seats, I suppose. But I mean, hey, you're getting free entertainment, right?
Exactly.
Or heavily discounted entertainment.
I mean, walk away, take a piss. You don't have to watch the ads. I don't watch the ads. I don't know. Read.
Yeah.
It's like 5 minutes of ads, anyways. That's 5 minutes to. That's 5 minutes to read Confessions by St. Augustine.
That'd be pretty cool.
So, but Sky King, the meme that of all memes, right? Is
one of the top?
Yeah, one of the top. So it's not a meme like this, though, right?
No. DayLoveFreedom.org.
If you like freedom, learn freedom. Not a sponsor. Yeah. I'm just kidding. Let's get into it.
All right, here we go.
It's not very often that a single act from a person earns them the title of mad lad. Usually you need to have a long history of you having a mad life and doing mad things to really earn the title. But this guy did a single act, an act that, despite it being really sad, entertained millions of people around the world and ended up turning him into a little bit of a cultural icon. You all know who he is. Sky King.
Homosexual.
It's a beautiful story.
But before we get into the mad lad,
take what you do best and create a website that's worthy of it.
we have a sponsor today. A sponsor who has designed a product that is going to... It's a mouse that you can use with your feet. And I've been using it to play the real sponsor of this video, Raid Shadow Legends, the hottest RPG in the planet every day. Jotun, who is an absolute beast of a champion for new players. All of these rewards will be available here in your inbox, but only for the next 30 days. Sky King's real name was Richard Russell, and unfortunately there isn't a wealth of information into his backstory or past, so I tried to gather together what little I could. He was born in Key West, Florida, and at 7 years old he moved with his parents to Wasilla, Alaska, where he attended high school and he was on the track and field team, and his friends and parents referred to him as the nickname Bebo. He and his wife met in 2011 at a Christian event, and they married in 2012. Then both of them together opened a bakery in North Bend, Oregon. In 2015, they sold the bakery so that they would be able to move closer to his wife's family. So Richard had to find a new job. And he found one as a ground service agent for Horizon Air. Richard Russell also had plans for the future. He was attending university majoring in social science, and once he got his degree, he planned to either get a management position in Horizon Air or become a military officer. Things seemed to be going very well for Richard Russell. He was married, he had a job, he was the leader of his local Christian youth ministry, he was very active in his church, and he was also making YouTube videos. He was actually making travel diaries of all the places that he managed to travel to with his job at Horizon Air.
Hi, I'm Bebo Russell, and I'm a ground service agent. That means I lift a lot of bags.
I thought that was an ad for a second.
Like a lot of bags. So many bags. Look at all them bags. Ooh, a purple one. I usually have to work outside in this. But it allows me to do some pretty cool things too.
But it wasn't all sunshine and roses. Now, the difference between Richard Russell and other mad lads is, with the other mad lads, we can identify, a particular event or series of events in their life that would have acted as, the trigger, these things that would have influenced or caused the mad laddedness. But what's different with Richard Russell is we don't actually know what caused it. Maybe it was financial troubles, maybe it was marriage troubles, maybe he was suffering from depression, maybe he just had a mental episode. We just don't know. All we know is that one day Richard decided that he wanted to end it. But he didn't want to go out with a whimper. He wanted to go out with a bang. August 10th, 2018, at SeaTac Airport. And it looks like it's just going to be another normal day. Until, shortly after 7 p.m, a Horizon Bombardier Dash 8 starts taxiing towards the runway. Unauthorized. It was Richard. Richard had stolen a plane from one of the storage hangars. The flight control tower starts to fucking panic a little bit at the fact that this unauthorized and unidentified aircraft is just taxiing across runways and skipping the entire takeoff queue to head straight to the runway. They are freaking out and radioing this aircraft, trying to get the aircraft to identify itself, but sadly, they received no response. Another aircraft that was on the ground reported back to the tower saying that the unidentified aircraft had reached the runway and was beginning to take off, and that smoke was pouring out of its wheels. And then at 7:32, the aircraft successfully took off and took to the skies. The aircraft, while in the sky, then starts flying around erratically and doing stunts like loop-de-loops and things like that. Things that you are not supposed to do in an aircraft like that. So the flight control tower are freaking the fuck out, trying to get this pilot on the radio to find out what the fuck he's doing. And then, finally, Richard responds.
Horizon Air 2345, set approach, welcome, final runway 16 right.
Welcome. Man, I'm a ground service agent. I don't know what that is.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Sorry, my mic came off. I threw up a little bit. Shoot. Man, I'm sorry about this. I hope this doesn't ruin your day.
Just flying the plane around, you seem comfortable with that?
Oh, hell yeah, it's a blast, man. I played video games before, so I know what I'm doing a little bit.
Okay, and you can see all the terrain around you. You've got no issue with visibility or anything?
Nah, everything's peachy clean. Just did a little circle around Rainier. It's beautiful. I think I got some gas to go check out the Olympics. And, yeah.
170 to Pinky contact tower, Camp 6801 up.
Yeah, that's all mumbo jumbo. I have no idea what all that means. I wouldn't know how to punch it in. I'm off autopilot.
The flight tower then realise what has happened. A ground service agent has stolen a plane, and he's flying around in the air like the fucking Red Baron, having a fucking great time. So the flight control tower freak the fuck out and start to divert flights away from the area to prevent an accident. 2 F-15s were scrambled and sonic boomed their way over to the scene to intercept Richard Russell and his party bus of the skies. And they tried their best to steer him towards the Pacific Ocean, but they did not fire on him. The flight control tower then start to instruct Richard on how he can safely land the plane. Although I don't think Richard had any intention of landing the plane. Not conventionally, anyway.
If you want to hit a high note, bring the sabor. Modelo Chelada. Authentic Mexican beer.
A couple hours, I guess.
But the ad ruined it. So pause it.
Knows how to fly one of those
Let's talk
aircraft,
about
but
this.
we'll see what we can do.
Sure.
So he doesn't know how to. He doesn't know how to fly a plane, obviously. Nor would he know how to land a plane. And yet, what in his right mind did he think that he should hijack a plane? Was it just for fun? Was it for internet idolatry? Did he want to be a hero? Or was he retarded?
I mean, maybe a little bit of everything.
Was he a schizophrenic? Did the voices in his head tell him to hijack the plane?
I don't think that much. So much that. I think he was just, had a wild hair up his ass. He had no impulse control.
Was he trying to impress his girlfriend or his wife, boyfriend, husband, lover, gay lover? I
mean, that's a lot of gay guys, but I don't think that was. I don't think that was the case.
Was he trying? Was he trying to? What was this a scenario where he was trying to put himself in a situation that was impressive to both his wife and his countless homoerotic, adulterous relationships?
Now that you put it that way, maybe that might have been that. Maybe that might have been the case.
That's what it was, man. The case was that he was trying to either impress his wife. So he's caught in a line. He doesn't know if he's gay or if he's straight, and he's cheating on his wife, but he wants to impress her to try to come away from his homosexual tendencies.
Really, I just think he wanted to raise the work.
If he wanted to raise some work, that's where you go home, you customize, you go buy yourself a bulldozer, you customize it to be this death machine, and then you go wreak havoc across the entire city because you wanted to raise some work and you don't like how the government's zoning practices has fucked you and you want to be left alone.
Don't block my driveway, son.
Don't block my driveway. That is what Hemeyer, that is actually how it all began, wasn't it? The zoning with his driveway.
Yeah.
Well, it tracks. You can also do that if you need a raise from work. Go home.
Right.
Everybody, this is legal advice. Go home, take a stand, buy yourself a bulldozer. Go to the junkyard, see if there's a bulldozer, an old bulldozer that you can buy for half the price. Take it home, customize the fuck out of it, and then go forth and ride out to your place of employment and demolish it with nobody in it, of course. You want to do it when nobody's there and you're closed.
Wait till Christmas Eve.
What if you work at Amazon and everybody's still working on Christmas Eve?
Well, then wait till Thanksgiving.
They still work on Thanksgiving. Amazon don't give
Does
you.
Amazon not ever have a day off? I guess not. Maybe Amazon not the best option.
Nope. You got to take being somebody that worked for Amazon about 12 years ago now. No, they do not. They give you PTO and it's probably all combined now. It's all combined into one time off calculation. At the time, for me, you had vacation time and then you had personal time. So if you want a day off, you got to get it approved. You got to fill out a sheet. You got to get it approved by your manager. Then and if you're able, which typically you were able to get it off, at least back then, maybe not now. But you would have to take the day off, or you would have to have the day off for that holiday. Amazon works during the holidays, which tracks, considering that
most places are like that nowadays.
Well, yeah. Well, we live in such a consumerist society. People want their stuff. Like, we live in such a spoiled, entitled consumerist society. So people have to work. So it's not Jeff Bezos' fault, everybody. Considering he hasn't even been with the company in like 10 years.
Of course not. It would never be his fault.
I mean, the only way that it's his fault is he took the subsidies. Turned Amazon into a federal contractor as Amazon evolved with AWS. I mean,
that makes sense.
Just in it. Yeah, I mean, no, it's not really the management's fault, really. I mean, the management is just doing what management does. They're running the company, so they're going to go with how business is. And business is 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. You want your big floppy rubber purple polka dotted pink dildo the next day, then all you Amazonian employees, you're going to be working every day so that grandma can get her big floppy rubber dick the next day for the Prime Day sale.
They got powerful gears.
Anyways, who knows how to fly one of those aircraft, but we'll see what we can do and get you in contact with somebody. All right, yeah, I just kind of wanted to do a couple of maneuvers, see what it can do before I put her down, you know. Scary.
Are we ready?
Dude, and get you in contact with somebody.
Alrighty, yeah, I just kind of want to do a couple maneuvers, see what it can do before I put her down, you know?
Right now he's just flying around, and he just needs some help controlling his aircraft. Very good.
Nah, I mean, I don't need that much help. I played some video games before. I would like to figure out how to get this cabin altitude, like I know where the box is. I would like to get some, make it pressurized or something so I'm not so lightheaded. Yeah, I don't know anything about the autopilot. I'm just kind of hand flying right now.
Okay. There is the runway just off your right side in about a mile. Do you see that? That's McCord Field.
Oh man, those guys will rough me up if I tried landing there. I think I might mess something up there too. I wouldn't want to do that. Hopefully. Oh, they probably got anti-aircraft.
No, they don't have any of that stuff. We're just trying to find a place for you to land safely.
Yeah, not quite ready to bring it down just yet, but holy smokes, I gotta stop looking at the fuel because it's going down quick.
Okay, Rich, if you could you start a left-hand turn, and we'll take you down to the southeast, please.
This is probably like jail time for life, huh? I mean, I would hope it is for a guy like me.
Now, this is the part that really made people like Richard Russell. It's the part that made me really like him, because if I was in that situation, I would have done the exact same thing. He just starts fucking with the flight controllers.
A little bit.
483, 141.
Man, have you been to the Olympics? These guys are gorgeous. Holy smokes.
Yeah, I have been out there. It's always a nice drive.
I think I might have a beer.
Yeah, I bet you do. I haven't done much hiking over there, and but if you could start a left turn and turn back towards the east. I know you're getting a good view there, but if you go too much further in that direction, I won't be able to hear you anymore.
All right. Hey, pilot guy, can this thing do a backflip, you think? I wouldn't mind just shooting the shit with you guys, but it's all business, you know?
But it's going to be a little while.
Damn it, Andrew! People's lives are at stake here.
Now, Rich, don't say stuff like that.
Nah, I didn't tell you. I don't want to hear no one. I just want you to whisper sweet nothings into my ear. Hey, you think if I land this successfully, Alaska will give me a job as a pilot?
I think they would give you a job of doing anything if you could pull this off.
Yeah, right. Nah, I'm a white guy.
Lutron automated shades cut glare.
What did he mean by this? Russell continues his flight, doing stunts in the air and
He's
having a
evidently
great
a white
time.
guy.
But towards the end of his flight, he starts to talk about things that he wants to see while he's high up in the air. And the conversation actually starts to get a little bit sad.
If you wanted to land, probably the best bet is that runway just ahead and to your left. Again, that's McCord Field. If you wanted to try, that might be the best way to set up and see if you can land there. Or just like the pilot suggests, another option would be over Puget Sound into the water.
Dang, did you talk to McCord yet? Because I don't think I'd be happy with you telling me I could land like that, because I could mess some stuff up.
Well, Rich, I already talked to him, and just like me, what we want to see is you not get hurt or anybody else get hurt. So like I said, if you want to try to land, that's probably the best place to go.
Hey, I want the coordinates of that orca with the mama orca with the baby. I want to go see that guy. Kind of lightheaded.
Hold on. Were there?
Man, and
Was there actual people on this flight?
No, it's just him.
It was just him. What
Yeah.
plane what type of plane did he hijack?
Commercial airplane from Alaska Air.
What gave him the bright idea to hijack a large commercial airliner?
So I don't know. I mean, that's what the Count Thankio was saying at the beginning of the video. Is like they don't really know why or what he was thinking or anything. He just did it.
But nobody was on it. It wasn't like it was a flight.
No,
He just
I
took.
think
okay.
I think that they had all like deboarded and everything, and there was nobody there recording it, and so he just saw the keys were in it, and he just taxed it.
They have keys.
Fear so.
Well, sounds like a whole lot of stupid.
I mean,
What he
it's
was
the internet,
thinking.
anything happens on.
Anything? What? This isn't the internet. It went on.
Yeah,
the
but
internet,
I mean, it was 2017, 2018. I think it was 2018. Once this is like right into Trump's first year or whatever, and everyone's still kind of riding high and making.
Do you have
memes and
TDS,
shit.
dude? What does Trump have anything to do with this? Get over your TDS, bro.
He doesn't. I don't have TDS. I'm just
Why'd
saying
you
at the
bring
time,
Trump then?
because it was a meme. I mean, this
Keep
is all a
your
meme.
name. Keep your name out your motherfucking mouth.
Are you ready?
Continue.
Oh, okay.
Nice one.
That's
so
okay,
fast,
Mr.
too.
President.
I was thinking, like, I'm going to have this moment of serenity, you know, I'll be able to take in all the sights. There's a lot of pretty stuff, but I think they're prettier in a different context. Minimum wage, we'll chalk it up to that. Maybe that'll grease the gears a little bit with the higher up. Maybe, yeah. I got a lot of people that care about me, and it's going to disappoint them to hear that I did this. I would like to apologize to each and every one of them. Just a broken guy. Got a few screws loose, I guess. Never really knew it until now.
And then, after putting on a huge show for everyone, Russell delivers his final message.
I feel like I need to be, what do you think, like 5,000 feet at least to be able to pull this barrel roll off? I'm going to land it, in a safe kind of manner. I think I'm going to try to do a barrel roll, and if that goes good, then I'll just go nose down and call it a night.
These were only select clips of the audio recording, and they were not in order. If you want the full-length audio recording, you can find that online. There's tons of them on YouTube. After his final message, Richard Russell, Sky King, did a barrel roll. A manoeuvre that has been seen as iconic among his fans. Out of the entire spectacle, that barrel roll was the most impressive and amazing thing that he did. It was so impressive, in fact, that extremely skilled pilots from all over the world were themselves impressed. Mostly at the fact that Richard Russell had what they assumed to be 0 flight
It wasn't
hours.
that impressive.
And despite that,
It couldn't have been that impressive if he's dead. Just
Well,
saying.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I mean, you gotta land it. You gotta land the thing. You want to do a barrel roll, you gotta be able to land it off of the barrel roll. That's not really that impressive if he's dead. Or for YouTube uninstalled.
Is that exe?
I don't see.
he was able
I'm
to
not
pull off
impressed.
an extremely difficult aerial maneuver. What made it even more impressive, in fact, is the plane he was in is not supposed to be able to do that. Then Sky King directed his plane towards Ketron Island, which is a small island with only
Very
a few
nice.
inhabitants.
Impressive.
And like he said he would do, he went nose down and called it a night, crashing into the forest in the middle of the island. And Sky King died instantly. The island was so remote that it took emergency services 1.5 hours to get there, because they had to arrange a ferry to take them across to the island. And then they also had to traverse through the thick forest to reach the 2-acre forest fire that had started because of the crash. The island was mostly uninhabited, and looking at it from the sky, it looks like there's no one living on it, which I feel is the reason why Sky King chose this as his place to crash, because he genuinely didn't want to hurt anyone. The crash did happen quite close to an occupied cabin, but they weren't touched at all. There was no damage to the cabin, no damage to their property. The only casualty of the crash was Sky King. Also, the island's remote location made cleanup of the crash very difficult. As of recording this video, there is still debris from the crash on the island.
New vegetation is growing, and there are wood chips covering up the scars in the earth. But if you poke around in the woods...
Join Planet Fitness today and save $28 or more. Just
Get an
$1
ad
down,
blocker.
$15 a month.
You'll still find reminders of what happened here. Just a secluded swath of forest she'd visit for camping or to just get away.
It's taken on a new energy. It's not quite what it used to be.
The tranquility shattered a year ago when 28-year-old Richard Russell, an Alaska Airlines employee, stole a Horizon plane from SeaTac.
After the incident, the FBI took charge of the investigation, and in their final report, they established that the incident was in no way linked to terrorism or organised criminal activity.
That's good.
They established that Richard Russell had acted completely alone and he was just suicidal. Given data taken from the plane's black box that was recovered from the crash site, the FBI established that the nose-down crash at Ketron Island was intentional. But despite that, even after looking into Sky King's background, his personal life, his computer, searching his house, and even interviewing all of his family and friends, the FBI...
That's good. That's good. I mean, that's good that the FBI investigated this and came up with the conclusion that there was no terrorism because you weren't involved, feds. Of course there was no terrorism. You weren't involved.
I mean, that makes sense.
Couldn't really find a reason as to why he did this. I mean, we know he wanted to. We just don't know why. In Horizon Air's own investigation into their employee, they says that as far as they were concerned, Sky King did not have a pilot's license, and they said that they had absolutely no idea where he learned to fly a plane. Now, some people have theorized that he learned to fly this plane through flight simulators, which do, in great detail, teach you how to fly aircraft. But the FBI obviously checked his computer, and it was never noted in the report that they found flight simulators on it. I mean, the flight simulator explanation seems to be the most sensible one. But surely the FBI would have mentioned it if they found any. I find that a little bit weird. Pilots from all over the world were also very perplexed as to how a man with no pilot's license, no flight experience, and what they assumed to be 0 flight hours was able to pull off some of the most difficult aerial maneuvers imaginable in a plane that was not built to do those maneuvers. So how the hell did Sky King do it? Again, we have no fucking idea. In the aftermath, the incident absolutely blew up online. Everyone was talking about this random guy that stole a plane, took it into the air, did stunts that he should not have been able to do, and the entire time he was doing it, he was trolling the shit out of the flight controllers. It's just so impressive. It's just so fucking impressive. And it was because of this spectacular feat of his that everyone gave Richard Russell his famous nickname, Sky King. Now, I know all of you know who Sky King is. Everybody knows who he is. When the incident happened, it was all over the news, all over the internet, and it was also fairly recent. It's just, Sky King is one of the most requested mad lads. I just felt the need to do Sky King because he's one of the most requested mad lads, and also because I just find his story so fucking impressive. So fucking impressive. But before we go, I do feel that there are a few things we need to discuss about Sky King's adventure. Sometimes when people want to commit suicide, they want to do some horrible shit before they go out the door, you know, like murder or go on mass shootings, you know, just pathetic shit, absolutely pathetic shit. And those types of people are absolute scum. But that's not how Sky King did it. I mean, he did want to end his life, but in doing so, he entertained millions of people. I mean, while it was going on, there was people on the ground that were filming him, laughing, smiling, clapping, like, and the whole time he was doing it, he was trolling the shit out of the flight control tower. I mean, even though it was an extremely sad event, like, it made people happy. And that's the weird thing about it. Obviously, they were happy because they didn't know what was really going on, but still, like, people were thoroughly entertained and happy watching Sky King flying around the sky, doing his stunts. I think what really made Sky King become such an icon is the fact that he didn't hurt anyone. And it's obvious he didn't want to hurt anyone. I believe that's why he chose such a remote location to do his crash. He wanted to crash as far away from people as he possibly could.
Ignite the fairways.
With Fireball.
Jiminy Cricket, you don't even have a club in your hand.
You're an
I think
alcoholic.
he just wanted to have a little bit of fun before he went. But in doing so, he made sure that he didn't hurt anyone. The thing with Sky King is, like, talking about him, even all this time later, it's still hard to, like, not smile. It's still hard to, like, not feel entertained. I mean, even watching the videos of him, like, flying around the air and doing barrel rolls and all that stuff, it's very, very hard to not feel happy watching it. I mean, obviously, it's an absolutely tragic thing that he wanted to kill himself. But the way that he went about it actually brought happiness to people. Now, if you're considering suicide, don't, right? Don't. But if you were going to do it, I mean, that's the way to fucking do it, right? But don't. Okay? That little thing I was doing there, that's just a joke, right? Don't even think about it. You might get the odd person that whinges and goes, oh, but he destroyed a plane that was worth millions of dollars. That's what insurance is for. Go fuck yourself. I do have a lot of respect and admiration for Sky King. Just because how the hell was he able to pull something like that off and still act like an absolute troll all the way through it, and at the end of the day, not hurt anyone? And I just have a lot of admiration for that. I still find it absolutely tragic and terrible that he wanted to kill himself, though. That gets me a little bit. And there are still a lot of things that we don't know about the whole situation. But what we do know is a man just wanted to see a baby orca do a barrel roll and then nose down and call it a night.
It's Count Dankula on YouTube. Everybody should subscribe.
Subscribe.
That goes down to the moral aspect of all of this. If you need help, seek it. I don't know, man. I'm not trying to perpetuate my own faith into you, but pray, speak to God, do a rosary, find someone that you can talk with, friend, family, a therapist. If you can find a decent therapist, they're few and far between, but there's so many different options. Obviously, he was hurting. Obviously, he didn't want to live anymore. So, but he went out his own way, and I will give him that. He chose his own direction. But if you are down on your luck, down in the dumps, it's adamant that you try to seek something for yourself. Try to seek support. Come out of yourself. Yeah, come out of yourself. And because there are people out there that love you. I mean, you may not perceive that there are, especially if you are very depressed, very melancholy-like. You might think that life is meaningless. Nobody cares about you. Nobody loves you. But in reality, I mean, he even mentioned it to air traffic control. It's like there's a lot of people that probably are gonna be wondering what the fuck.
Yeah.
And that's good. But if you were to go out in your way, Andrew, to spin this into a more positive, hilarious troll, how would you want to go out?
Oh man, I don't want to give away my secret, so I'll just go off my namesake, Andrew Joseph. Look at the IRS. Google it.
What? What?
Google Andrew Joseph
Go
IRS.
answer the
You'll
door.
find out.
Go answer the
Okay.
door.
All
Some
right,
guy-
I will. But
I guarantee
while
you I
I'm
know
doing
who it-
that,
I know-
doing that, you Google it and let me know what you think.
What, Google Andrew Joseph? I'll do it later.
Andrew
I'm not
Joseph
doing it.
IRS.
Andrew Joseph IRS. Answer the door. And I guarantee you it's a really, really weird old man. Live long and
He said he'd be
prosper,
right there.
everybody.
I'll be right back.
Oh, Jesus. Enjoy your life, everybody. Enjoy the simple things of life. Enjoy your family and your friends. And don't do stupid things.
Bitcoin's here.
I am the legacy of Jennifer Kaiser.
I'm gonna go party. I'll see you later.
You're a phony. He's a grifter. Have a good day, everybody.
Bitcoin, baby.
Hey, yeah, this is Bitcoin. I'm back. The king of the rap shit. I'm back in this Bitcoin, baby. I'm back in this bitch. Flossing fast cars and rolling with my clique. The king of the rap shit, the real OG. Whack ass rappers got nothing on me. Bought another Lambo, 3 hoes inside it, 10 hoes in line, ready to ride it. It's Bitcoin, bitch. Keep the track bumping. Really on the plug. I got pies in the oven. 80 years old, and your baby mama fond of me. All she wanna do is smoke my broccoli. Private jets from Rome to Ibiza. Lisa, Jenny, Julie, and Maria. Every day I gotta give thanks. I got Bitcoins in the bank. Bitcoin, baby. I'm back in this bitch.
Bitcoin, baby. Oh.
I'm a bad motherfucker.
Bitcoin, baby.
The king of the rap shit. I'm back in this bitch. Axe your grandmother. Verse 2, coming with the gin and the juice. Call me a dragon. Spit flame in the boot. I'm hot, like a thermos full of coffee. So hot, can't get the hose off me. It's true. I got the weed card and shit. I'm smoking like a motherfucking chimney, kid. Bitches love me. My shit's never whack. Tell these motherfuckers Bitcoin's back.
Bitcoin, baby.
I'm a bad motherfucker.
Hot like hot coffee. Oh.
Axe your grandmother.
Surprise, motherfucker.
The king of the rap shit. I'm back in this bitch.
Get your hands in the air. Put your hands